This is Byron Gordon for the SES Conference YouTube channel. It is day 2 at SES Toronto, and we have with us right now Jeff of Outrider Canada. How are you, Jeff?
Very good. Yourself?
I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent.
Jeff, first of all, for those of us out there, or for our audience, tell us a little bit about Outrider Canada.
So Outrider Canada, we're a full-service search engine marketing agency. We're involved in a lot of the various disciplines within search. Paid search management is one of the bigger parts of our business. Organic search, but definitely just providing an integrated search marketing solution to advertisers is what we do.
What are some of your clients looking for in particular right now, just as an example?
Well, it's interesting. We just came out of an analytics panel here at SES, and there was a lot of talk about how a lot of advertisers have been in there and embracing paid search, which has been fantastic. But in terms of larger brands, larger advertisers, incorporating organic search into a more integrated search marketing campaign, we're not seeing as much of that. So that's one of the things that we're seeing a lot more with clients these days is they're looking at the overall shelf space within Google, within Yahoo, and kind of starting to decide, it's time that I start to put some resources behind my paid campaigns, but also look at, the kind of influence I can get from organic and the traffic I can get through to my site that way too.
Now, Outrider has been to a few SES Torontos, you told me earlier,
yeah.
And what's the significance for an agency like yours coming to an event like this?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I'd say this is a very important event for the Canadian marketplace. I mean, we, have supported search engine strategies from the beginning. I've spoken, and other members of our team have spoken at the show in the past. And we need a good, community event like this for the Canadian advertisers, agencies, publishers out there to keep search relevant within our conversation. So, I'd say that this is an important show, and we continue to support it from that perspective. But overall, it's been great insight. A lot of the panels, a lot of people here speaking today. It's nice that we can get the best of the best in terms of experts in here talking to us about what's new.
We heard on some of the panels the other day the high percentage of Canadians who are online and searching. And anything to say about sort of the Canadian search market itself?
I mean, we are a little bit unique from the United States from a few perspectives. I mean, we certainly are more of a Google-dominated type of marketplace here. So when we're going to market here versus, our colleagues in the U.S., a little bit of a different approach in terms of traffic sources that we're looking at. Certainly the English-French dynamic here in our marketplace, I'd say, more than 70% of the advertisers that we work with at Outrider, are doing English and French executions when they're doing it. So that's certainly, a unique part of it. People are maybe a little bit more lurkers and browsers and researchers here in Canada, whereas, we do see people in the U.S. pulling in a credit card and purchasing online a little bit more often. Certainly with a lot of larger retailers, Canadian Tire being an example where, they're no longer selling online. They're trying to push people into their brick and mortar stores. Just a little bit of a different dynamic in terms of the kind of outcomes that, people are pushing with their search efforts here.
And how long has Outrider been around?
We're a global company. We've been around since 1995. We're actually part of WPP, which is a large advertising conglomerate. So Outrider Canada, we're based here in Toronto, and we service our Canadian clientele here. But we are a global company, so there's a case where we are working with a lot of global clients. Dell being an example where we manage the Dell.ca business here in Canada, but we've got other offices of ours handling the Dell business as an example in other markets.
Thanks so much for chatting with us, Jeff.
Thank you.
And there's more to come from SES Toronto. It's day 2. Stay tuned for more.